Hi everybody, this video is about analysing a product, and in this case I'm going to do a quick analysis of this little pocket torch, and I'm going to use a mnemonic acronym to help me. Now, an acronym is something, for example, like the RAC, Royal Automobile Club, so the initials used are the first letter of each of the words. Well, the mnemonic acronym actually spells out a name, so we're going to start off, or I'm going to start off by using the mnemonic acronym EMMAS FEET. So the E is for ergonomics, the M for manufacture, the M for materials, the A for aesthetics and whatever. And the first thing I'm going to do is get the product itself and actually have a good look at it, look at how it goes together. In this case, look at what parts move and unscrew to get access to the battery, the materials that are used, what it fits like in my hand, consider the cost, how it's been manufactured, its use, things like this logo, the use of the fluoro green band, and so on and so forth, how to turn it on and off, this little. So all the time I'm looking at this, and while I'm handling it, I'm just thinking just about the torch itself. And if you've got to produce information and demonstrate your thoughts on analysis, the best way of probably doing that is you can either just do a video like I'm doing now, or you can take a photograph of it and do something electronically, or put your photo on paper and then annotate it by hand. And that's what I'm going to do. So what I've got here is a photograph of that same torch. And the first part of EMMAS FEET is the ergonomics. So basically, that's how easy is the torch to grip. How easy is it to use? Is it comfortable to hold? Has texture been used to improve the ergonomics? Is it safe to use? And so on and so forth. So I'm gonna put here a little arrow. Remember what we've done in the past about your arrowheads and your arrows. They don't want to dominate the page. And I'm going to write in here that ergonomically, the torch fits well in the user's hand. So we're saying a multitude of users can use this. I'll put something else there as well, which relates to ergonomics and materials. Soft rubber case adds to user comfort. So I've got a couple of things there on ergonomics. So what about the manufacture? Well, I'm just going to say that the torch itself is mass produced. That means that there's lots of them made, thousands or tens of thousands at a time. So mass produced product. I'm not going to say a lot more about that. Materials, I'll say that I've got a rubber material. Okay, and I can say that something along the lines that would resists shock if dropped. So that's something on the rubber itself. I'm going to just put a little note here that this braided fabric loop to go around wrist. Okay, a little bit there about that. I could mention also, if I so wished, the plastic band around there for identification. But I'm going to move on to the actual aesthetics of it. So how large is the torch? What's the shape of the torch like? Because, you know, has colour been used? Do the colours improve the design? I'm going to say here dark rubber. I could put that could be beneficial aesthetically, okay, by using other colours. So I'm saying there that, you know, other users might be more interested in this particular design if it was produced in other colours. I'm going to say also that this is a pocket or handbag style. Okay, because that's what it's designed for, small thing to go in a small product to go in your hand. I can say here, if we then move on to, so we've done EMMA, if we go to social and moral, that's that part of Emma's Feet as per your notes. I'm going to write here that lens can be recycled. Okay, so that's a good point there. I'm going to say wrist band made from sustainable materials. Okay, so there's a couple of comments there on S. Function, what's the function of the torch? Okay, well that's quite obvious. I'm going to put here torch turns on, off using end button. And I'm going to say that that is very functional, which it is. Okay, you can obviously state the obvious as well, that it's a torch used to light up areas and so on and so forth. Economics, next part of Emma's Feet. So economics, I know that this torch cost $9.95. Okay, so that's some idea. So it's quite good value. The environment, what environment could the torch be used in? That's the last part of the second E in Emma's Feet. I'm going to put up here that I'm going to say that could be used to view lock to put key in door. Okay, door at night. So I'm just giving some idea about the sort of place and environment it can be used. And final part of Emma's Feet, the target market. Okay, and I'm going to say here, so I'm spreading out my comments or my annotations all around, and I'm going to write target market. Okay, and I'm going to say that this is aimed at the teenagers. And we know that there's other people that could use it as well. So, in a nutshell, Emma's Feet, ergonomics, manufacture, materials, aesthetics, social and moral issues, function, economics, environment and target market. That's quite a well analysed product there. You could add many more annotations to it, but we want actual detail, not just a comment like torch. That's labelling. We want to show that we can analyse and annotate correctly. So there you go. Have a go at that. Have a go at Emma's Feet. See how you get on. Thanks very much.